Hey there, Ryan Conway from Digital Tradesman, and today I just wanted to talk briefly about the power of targeting with Facebook ads. See, Facebook allows you to target people in a number of really interesting ways, and they can do this because of all the data that they have collected from us, the users, over the years. And today I just wanted to briefly kind of go through and walk you through how we can actually start targeting people on Facebook. Um, Now, this is not going to be an in-depth video on how to actually create a Facebook ad. This is really just how you can actually learn to start leveraging the data that Facebook uses. So I'm just going to shrink myself down here. Probably edit this out in a minute. I'll put me over here in the bottom right corner. So one tool that you can use is called the Facebook Audience Insights. And I'll put a link in the description below. So when you come to the Audience Insights, you're actually going to be presented with a couple different options. You have the choose an audience to start. You have everybody on Facebook. This is actually what we're going to use, but I'll just go through the other two really quickly. You have people that are connected to your page. So these would be, if you have a business page set up, these are people that are actually connected to your business page, people that have actually liked your business page. And then you have a custom audience. So here is where if you have an email list, you can actually upload this email list. And most of the time people have used the same email that they use for the daily email as they did to subscribe to Facebook. So you're going to be pretty easily able to target all of those people. But today we're actually just going to start with everybody on Facebook. So here we are. And this may seem a little overwhelming at first. I know, I was there once too. But if we actually look here, this is actually all of the daily active users in the United States that are on Facebook. So we have 150 to 200 million daily active people. So when Facebook says they have over 1 billion daily active users, that really means the whole world, not just the United States. In the United States, there's over 150 to 200 million active users. So there's a lot more people that have signed up, but these are just literally active users who use Facebook on a daily basis. So as you can see, there's actually slightly more women than men who use Facebook. And so I just wanted to walk through a little bit about how to use Audience Insights, and eventually you can actually save this to use it as a custom audience to start targeting people. And in this example, I'm going to say that I am a contractor in the Los Angeles area that specializes in bath and kitchen renovations. I know that most of the people I deal with are married couples. They're homeowners, obviously, because if we started targeting renters, I think would just be throwing money down the drain. I don't know of any renters who are doing kitchen remodels. So we know that they're homeowners. We know that they're married. They're over the age of 30, and they're making over $100,000 a year. So armed with this information, we actually can do a number of really interesting things. So first, we're actually just going to start by targeting Los Angeles. So there is the first step in our targeting. So now you can see that we have gone from 6 million to 7 million active users. Now we're going to change the age because we know that most of these people are over the age of 30. So we want to see that these people are anywhere between the ages of 30 and 55. And we'll leave it as all for now, which is kind of interesting. Now we got 50% women, 50% men. And see over here we have this advanced option. So we're going to drop this down. And you can see how interesting that it is that Facebook has all this information about you. Relationship status, education, work, financial, home, market segments, politics. And each one of these drop downs has additional information that you can use to target people. So we know that the people that we're trying to target are married. And then obviously you can target newlyweds, people 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Now, and the reason that Facebook knows all of this stuff is because people change their life events. They say, oh, we just got engaged, or we've been married. So this is how Facebook allows you to target these people, because they've just been collecting all this information that we just willingly give them, if you can believe that or not. So we know that financially, they're making more than $100,000 a year. Now you might ask, how do they know how much money they're making? Well, there's a number of different ways. It's kind of based on all the kind of data that Facebook collects. Facebook is also partnered with other data collection agencies. So it has an idea of a lot of this information. Home. We know that they're homeowners. Now you can really take it to the next level and start targeting a bunch of this other stuff, but we'll leave that for another day. So as you can see, we have gone from 15 or 150 to 200 daily active users to 250 to 300,000 monthly active users. So quite a difference. You can see that there's a little bit more women than men. But this is actually a really nice number to start targeting because we know that these are married couples from the ages of 30 to 55 who live in the Los Angeles area, who are married and make over $100,000 a year, and they're homeowners. Now, ideally, I would start a little bit broader, so you can start with this. And then you can actually do some other really interesting things and start targeting people based on their interests. So you can say, we know that these people like HGTV. And we know that they like the Travel Channel. So now you can see we've gone from all the way to 20 to 25,000 monthly active people. So we're really kind of shrinking our audience here. And this can do a couple of good things for us, which is actually now we're really just getting our stuff on the eyeballs who matter most to our business. Rather than, if you're thinking of traditional advertising like a billboard or a magazine ad, not everybody who's looking at that is really our ideal customer. But now we can really kind of laser in on these people who matter most to our business. And we know who these people are. It's because these are the people that we're dealing with on a daily basis. So before you kind of start diving in here, you really kind of want to dissect, well, who is my ideal customer and what do I know about them? Because that's how you're really going to be able to dive into some of this information and target them based on interest. So you can target them based on the pages that they like or the people that they like, the celebrities that they follow, and all kinds of other life events. So say you mostly find that a lot of the remodels that you're doing or the work that you're doing for people are really people that have just gotten engaged or anything like that. It's kind of impressive to be able to target all these people. And as you can see, based on all of this stuff, you can see some of the stuff that they're interested in and what their job titles might be. So Facebook allows us to really kind of laser focus on a lot of things that we might be able to try to start targeting with our advertising. So it allows our advertising dollars to go a lot farther because we're really only targeting the people that matter most to our business. And that's really just what I want to take for you to take out of this presentation today, because at the end of the day, this is really only kind of the first step in creating the ad. Now that we kind of know who we're targeting, there's still a whole nother part of creating Facebook ads, which is, now we need to figure out what the ad is going to be, what the messaging and the copy is going to be. And that really kind of drives down more into what that person believes, how they feel, what they think about, what their emotions are, what are their fears. And that's kind of what's going to create compelling copy for you to start creating Facebook ads. Whereas this is really just kind of the demographic part of the ad. The copy is what's going to really speak to those people and resonate with them. Now you're going to need an image that's compelling or a video. And then on top of that, after they click on the ad, you're going to want to take them to a separate landing page that really is very congruent with what the ad is. And that's where a lot of Facebook ads actually fail is they click on an ad and then they get taken to some other page that it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's like, I wanted peanut butter and jelly and then you gave me a ham sandwich. It doesn't really add up. So you want to make sure that whatever the ad they click on is really congruent with the landing page that you're taking them to. But that's a whole topic for another day. This is really just to kind of dive into the Audience Insights tab and show you just how powerful you can use Facebook ads to target people and make your advertising dollars go a lot further. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this or at least found it informative. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. And thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great day.